sound still does not get old, a straight pipe car is the best way to go. Now before we get into today's video, we are giving away a $100 Visa gift card during the month of March. All you gotta do to enter to win is be a subscriber to us here on YouTube and then leave a comment on our videos in the month of March. The most commented video of the month we're gonna pick, and then one of the random viewers and commenters from that video is gonna be the winner. So one thing you may have noticed in the startup there, my exhaust tips are not currently on the car. They're sitting right here. I took them off and spent actually quite a lot of time detailing them, getting all the nasty soot off of them so they're super nice and clean. I'm going to ceramic coat them. So right now we're gonna be running tipless on the GT-R. It looks like it skipped leg day right now, but at least they're gonna stay nice and clean until I get them ceramic coated. And then the big part of today's video, I have my car tuned with a Cobb AccessPort. I've done remote tuning, so it's fine-tuned versus just an off-the-shelf map. But I just learned this, and thank you to the viewer who made this comment. Apparently, my GT-R has rolling launch control, which is a rolling anti-lag. So that is insane to know about. Obviously, it has launch control from the factory, and then I can tune it a little bit with the Cobb AccessPort. But having that, we're gonna play with it and see what it's like. Basically, I hold one of the cruise control buttons down, full throttle, and it'll hold a rev, build boost. I let off the button, and it is gonna launch from a roll. And kind of a rare sight, the car is actually cleaned. I washed this last week, and I have not driven the car since then. So the car is looking super shiny. Even the wheels and calipers are nice and cleaned up. But we'll take just a quick look. I'm loving how the paint looks. Here is the exhaust tip situation. The diffuser is also only held on by a few bolts. So if that ends up falling off in today's video, this is going to be a really expensive video. But I have the other pieces off as well, right in between. But this is just idling now with the valves closed. And then using the remote sounds so much better with them open. So I've been driving the car around a little bit to warm up the engine and transmission oil. One thing kind of weird, it actually sounds different with the exhaust tips off. It sounds a little bit louder in here. I guess that extra maybe 6 or 7 inches that the exhaust tips are now located way into the bumper versus on the outside of the bumper, you can hear a lot more noise and a little bit more even rasp to it. So it sounds better with the tips. Pretty good that way too though. That was the valves on, and then shutting everything down now, 3rd gear. Yeah, it's a lot louder in here. So basically what I should do is full throttle. That's actually working at all. It's not like holding the speed at the same speed as what I thought it was gonna do. So I have it plugged in now. I don't know if that would make a difference or not, but it should work by just holding the button down, flooring it, and it shouldn't speed up the car at all. That was just normal turbo lag. I don't notice it at all doing that. It's kind of disappointing. I was really excited. Yeah, it's not doing it at all. So fast forward a few days later, that did not work as you guys have seen. Now here's the reason why that did not work. Apparently with the Cobb AccessPort, in order to actually activate that feature of the rolling launch, the anti-lag system, you actually have to have, I think it was called AccessPort Tuner or something on Cobb's website. You can download that, it's like 150 bucks, and then you're able to unlock a few more features within the car. So what did I do? I emailed AAM Competition. They are my tuner for this car. I've been working with them for like a year and a half now with tuning on this car. We've done remote tuning sessions using the AccessPort and then of course using them. So I emailed them Sunday, which is the videos that you just saw, and when I woke up Monday morning, the first email in my inbox was a new map, a brand new tune for the GT-R with the rolling launch control activated. So a huge shout out and thank you to AAM Competition for sending me that tune so quickly. Unfortunately, Monday was raining all day long, so I couldn't even drive the car and do anything. But I flashed the ECU, had the new tune, drove around a little bit this morning, and I did test it out. So now we're gonna go out and drive it around and see what it's like to do rolling launch control. So we're now in the car. All the oil temperatures and coolant temperatures are warmed up into the 180s. I'm gonna leave the big boost gauge on so you'll be able to see everything. I am running on the 20 PSI tune, which is map 2. And then I have my digital speedometer in the center. You're gonna see the speedometer stay the same. And then when I let off the button, that's when it goes. So basically all I do is hold down the cruise control button and then give it full throttle. And when I let off the button, it's gonna go like crazy. So I'll do it in 3rd gear to start it all off. So around 3,000 RPM. second gear, you definitely can feel it. That is very, very quick. So this is going to be a good system if you're going to be doing a lot of roll racing with the car. I know a lot of people are doing that nowadays, even at drag strips. So I've never done roll racing before, but when I do that, it'll be cool to have the option to really get rid of that lag that you get with a twin turbocharged car. And even when I raced this against my Supra, the Supra got this car off the line. The instant spool time really on the Supra, the GT-R just could not compete. When we first gave it gas, I think every single pull we did, the Supra pulls ahead of the GT-R, even though this has like 300 more horsepower. And then of course, once the turbos spool up on this thing takes off and completely gaps the Supra. But now we'll definitely have to do another rematch against the Supra doing the anti-lag system. So now we'll go back to third gear and we'll do another one around 40-something miles an hour. Oh man, that's cool. Definitely the higher revs you go with, the more like hit you in the back it is, just because more boost. Oh man. And I just did a full tank of gas, so my gas mileage is going to go very, very low. So second gear we'll do a little above 3,000. Spun a hair. Well, there we have it. There is rolling launch control in the Nissan GT-R, an anti-lag system. Shout out and thank you to AAM Competition for doing that so quickly. I literally emailed them Sunday evening, and Monday morning I had the new tune. So that is awesome. I have a few more things planned with the guys at AAM, so definitely stay tuned for that. Alright, so we are now going to do this in second gear through the tunnel and see what that is like. Well, that spun like crazy. I love all-wheel drive though, it just makes it a heck of a lot better to do that with. Alright, so to finish it all up, I'm going to data log the last two runs, send them to AAM, that way they can fine tune anything if there is anything going on, and that way they can at least read how the car is doing. So just hitting that center button. Alright, so there's a second gear, and then we'll get up into the higher revs in third gear and do the same thing. One more in second gear. You can totally see some acceleration there, and then hopefully you can see the boost gauge and just kind of see what kind of boost everything is looking at in the full throttle. But I think that is going to wrap it up now for launch control, rolling launch controlling the Nissan GT-R. Every single time I modify this car, it just gets better and better and more fun. This car is the coolest thing ever. I love all these features. But that is a very cool feature for roll racing, for doing poles and stuff. Even just having fun, just holding that button, you full throttle it, like nothing happens with the speed. The tack jumps a little, like it holds boost and builds revs, but the speed doesn't change. And then when you let up the button, it's a rocket. That is insane. So thank you once again to AAM Competition for getting me that tune so quickly. That was really awesome. And yeah, that is going to wrap up today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button. We are giving away a $100 gift card this month. If you want to participate, be a subscriber, leave a comment on today's video. Simple as that. So anyways, hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys next video.